stream starts, but hey, it's me, Turble Cellbor, back with part 11 of my Peace and Love playthrough of Deus Ex Human Revolution on Arch Linux. We've overcome many technical difficulties and many gaming challenges, all to... Wow, this is the most AI-sounding shit I've ever spoken. Anyway, we've overcome many challenges, all to get to this secret facility that is clearly in Singapore, because they've been talking about Singapore non-fucking-stop. So, I have audio now on my end. It's not too quiet. Hopefully it's not too quiet on your end, YouTube. But nevertheless, the stream is healthy. We're live. I don't know why it's showing me not the analytics. That's the screen I want to see. Now, if you're watching this too on the live stream as it is airing, whoa, what was that? Okay, well, we'll go in here. Oof, I forgot I was in a game. Anywho, if you're watching this on YouTube, I gotta ask, if you're watching it in portrait mode, tell me in the comments, because it looks like shit on my end, but YouTube's like, you should enable portrait mode, because then people can see it in the short speed, which I guess is fine, but like, damn, I'm looking at it, and it's just a centered view of what I got right now, and it's boring as hell. It doesn't even have my head in it. You know, and that's the sign of a good stream, is when you can see somebody's head. Okay, I shut the door. Did they freak out? No. Okay. I've been playing so much Arc Raiders. I'm going to look at these really quick, and then I'm going to do it here. That is not the email. It did not put the emails correctly down here at the bottom. Nope. No, this is it. This is like in reverse order. Odd. Anyway, Dr. Gomez, I have been charged with setting up the computer codes for everyone. You will be required to use the following codes by next business day. O. Gomez, Tex-Mex. Oh, that's sad. Hey there, just finished running the test you asked for on that Asian girl, subject 521. Sorry to say, it looks like an epic fail. I applied the stimulus pattern exactly as prescribed and even cross-checked it. Oh, this sounds very familiar. And cross-checked it with the Eberhardt module, but the BMI you implanted isn't picking up any activity in the cortical neurons. I think you might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Okay. Really? That was it? Those were the two emails? Okay. Reminder to all Omega Ranch personnel, regular radiation and biohazard screening, which we've already seen. There's no reason. There's no reason to go back. Alright. Is there a vent? Yes. Okay, we have already taken out like one guy. Then there's two guys over there. Did I just accidentally eat a bar? I did. I can take out one of these guys, but not both of these guys. So that's the sidebar from where we were, so we don't need to go there. So we should take this elevator, I believe. I don't really have any objectives right now. I'm just kind of existing. They don't know I've snuck into their secret facility. They've seen me, though. Their cameras have seen me. I've seen me. Oh, dang it, I did it again. Okay, so this is the problem right now, if I'm being honest. Is I have been playing far too much Arc Raiders. And so, as a consequence of this, man, I'm carrying a lot of gear. As a consequence of playing far too much Arc Raiders, I have become used to a certain schema of control, shall we say, that's associated with Arc Raiders, which is 1 for primary weapon, 2 for a secondary weapon, 3 for melee. That is an issue because that is not the controls for this game. And so I have to unremember the thing that I've been training myself to do inadvertently. Okay, interesting. A lot of people in. Okay, so we can go in here. Let's take a look. Any drugs I can steal? No. Hey, buddy. Doing okay? You're working for the Illuminati? Do they pay you? But yeah, I've been playing that game like way too fucking much, and I will be honest with you, I will never stop. It's so good, at least right now. I'm sure I'm gonna find out something horrible about the company that made it in the next like 3 days, but I don't care. Arc Raiders is very good. I have not ever played I had played mods to like Counter-Strike and stuff that were like extraction shooters, and you could argue that some popular games over the years are effectively extraction shooters, but I had not really played a AAA multiplayer shooter in a while. And I gotta say, because it came out and it was supported on Linux, so I was like, well, okay. So I went ahead and did that, and it runs easy in the user space, so I can actually play it. And I gotta say, I have a lot of fun with it. I think it's a well thought out game, some really well designed maps, and the gameplay loop is good. I enjoy it. The thing I didn't like about Fortnite, right, is like I liked, oh, I'll just hide out until the very end of the match and then like kill people, but I didn't like that. That didn't feel like there was enough to do, like waiting around. And this game, Arc Raiders, like I feel like had that. I don't know. It's like I could just fuck around and find shit that I need, and then occasionally kill people if I have to. It's a good combo. Unfortunately, for me, I'm not playing the game right this second. I'm sure you watching this, and people do shockingly watch these. I was shocked at the analytics of some of the previous ones. Ooh, free painkillers. But if you do watch these, you'd be like, man, will this guy just shut up about a game that he's not playing right this second? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. You came here to see some Deus Ex, and mostly what I've been doing is just walking around stealing medication from these patients, which there ain't much. They don't want to talk to me either. There's no books or anything. Probably is a book, actually. Hey. That's some neuropazine, or Nupo as they call it, on the streets in Detroit in 2027. That's some hot tip on the slang there, kids. Get it? We're not going for all books. What is this facility? Alright, there's a guy in there. I'm gonna knock him out. But yeah, there is an achievement that almost nobody gets, which is find every single book. And I gotta say, it is a pain in the ass to find all the books. Okay, do I knock this guy out or do I talk to him? Hey, it's Declan.
Adam? Adam Jensen?
Adam Jensen.
Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving.
Hey, I'm Irish.
Get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Sarif wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
I see. And the rest of the team? Are they alive?
Oh, yes.
They're dead.
Nia and Eric are here. And Megan as well, although she's being held in a secured zone. Getting in there will be impossible with the guards patrolling.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs?
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network. Disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Kidnappers? Tell me about kidnappers.
Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Is he supposed to be Irish, English, or from New England? The voice actor's doing okay, but I really can't figure out what this accent is supposed to be.
I'm still looking for Dr. Koss.
Maybe it's
suppose
just
you
me,
could
I
point
don't
me in
know.
the right direction.
Eric showed an amazing bit of courage a few weeks back. Slipped a note into one of the project reports telling me they've got him locked inside a lab on the 3rd floor of the Microgen building. I suspect, though, they'll have cameras and other security devices protecting it. You'll have to be on your guard, son.
Colvin?
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet.
They've done a good job keeping us all separated, but I suspect she'll be in the Microgen building. There's a skywalk connecting the two buildings. If you can find it, you won't have to go back outside.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Alright, so I searched for signs of Megan's team. Did I get more praxis? Did I get more praxis? I have 4 praxis, which is enough. So if I have to, I can max out, including all robot types. So I could do the Typhoon, but I don't have any Typhoon ammo. But if I did, so here's the thing. I looked up a guide on how to beat the next boss just to see, and the recommendation was to actually take the Typhoon and just walk up to him, and it takes 2 heavy variant Typhoon blasts, I think even on hard difficulty, to take him out, and then that's it. I've been discussing this with people in my life who are creative types, and including one person who shall remain anonymous, but who is a big fan of the Deus Ex series, and he agreed with me that the boss fights are really just out of nowhere. Like, it just feels very like if you're playing a very stealthy game. Oh, there's some bodies on there. Ooh, and I like their little body pallet jack thing. That's interesting. That's my body lifter. What is this room? Can I pick this up? No, of course not. Anyway, I guess it's just oh, computer. That's what I need. I need this computer. But he agreed with me that it would be better if there weren't boss fights. And I'm kind of that opinion as well. Give me more complicated. No, don't disconnect. Five seconds.
Access granted.
Got it. Black Hat. Declan, my old friend, you were right about the GPL implants. These bastards are using them to keep track of us, and they'll continue to do so unless we can shut down their tracking and jamming protocols. Feel up to another Angie attack, because we need to discuss this in person. No subject. I know you're nervous, Declan, and to be honest, I am too, but Delgado's work centered on the use of electrical signals to evoke emotional responses in the brain. He was targeting amygdala and hippocampus. H assures me that we are not doing that, and I trust him for reasons I'll explain when I can. Until then, please, don't risk yourself by sending me emails like this one. Stick to the research questions only, because you're right. I'm sure they are monitoring every word we type. Declan wrote, Megan, I'm really getting worried about the signal pattern they've got me working on. If it's truly meant to transmit software upgrades to limb patients, why do they want to broadcast it wideband across multiple frequencies simultaneously? And what exactly is it going to transmit? Ooh, I'm glad I didn't get the chip upgrade. I know these wankers are probably monitoring every mail I send you, but I can't ignore my gut. For some reason, I'm reminded of DeGallo's work with electrical stimulation in the brain. Am I wrong to think there's a connection? The answer is no. because they're the Illuminati and they're trying to use waves to control our minds. That's why I didn't take their chip upgrade. Only the corporate chip that I have is safe, because I trust my boss. Okay, so I am here. Oh, I just got to go back down. Great. That was like a hub level. There's nobody up here, so I can just walk. Is there any books? If I see any books... Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so now we need to be stealthy because there are guys down here. And then if we can get to the sky bridge of the microgen building, or rather, where is the sky bridge? That's B-22. That's the eyewash station. That's B-21. Oh, there's a bunch of unconscious guys. We've been in there. So we need to go... Where is the sky bridge? Sky bridge is on level 2, I think. You know, this would be easier if I could just knock out those guys in the atrium. I think that door is where I want to go. But I'm not sure. I don't want to, like, get spotted. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out one of them. Oh wait, can we just get the other one? Hey, what happened? I don't think I got him.
Is someone over there?
Oh, oop. Unconscientious. I'll take that. Oh, well, okay, I'll take... Actually, you know what? Just because we're gonna need it. Drop. This is so I have the option. Resume. Alright. If I have to, I can, like, machine gun him, I guess. And I can take, like, thermal upgrades. And I don't want these guys to get caught, so... Yep, that's where I need to go. I see the microgen lab. So let me just hide these bodies behind this little, thing. Just in case. I don't need anybody getting angry about the fact that these two guys are sleeping on the job. And that he left all his guns and ammunition out in the open like that. Also, like, again, look at these fucking booties. Look at these booties. Is that like bulletproof booties? Is that what it takes? Alright, so let's just get this, holster this weapon. I appreciate holstering in this game, and that it's a mechanic. You haven't seen me talk to someone with my gun out, but people often react as they should. So I don't want to run across the sky bridge because they'll hear the footsteps, and also this is glass, and there's a guy right there, so he would see me. Okay, laboratory and security. Okay, so let's go to the labs. Arc Raider Brain is like, no, go to security. There'll be gun blueprints there. Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad I didn't try to unlock that.
Ready to relieve you, Corporal.
Leader's right. Man, am I tired of this woman nagging.
Man, am I tired of this woman nagging me. Okay, so I can't get over there, so I'm gonna go to security instead, because that seems to be a better use of my time. Not the Skywalk. This is the auditorium. We got the little guys. What's in here? Whoa, there's a person. But let's not worry about that. That's a security station. Is there anyone else in here? No. I think he's sleeping on the job. Wow, dude. Loser. Oh, what's on this pocket secretary? Disarm code? No, where? New. Here's a new code for Colvin's office, 1504. Please try to keep this confidential. We've already received complaints from her concerning privacy and some stolen underwear. I know it's a sausage fest here on the ranch, but let's try to respect the few women we have under our protection, alright? Lieutenant Commander Caspar Donato. This guy is so put upon. He's like, stop sexually harassing the prisoners. Stop, guys. Stop, like, show up for duty on time. It's like, man, this guy. Poor Commander Donato. Oh, this is from Jaren. The new arrivals. Very good, Lieutenant. Keep me apprised. Supreme excellent. Consistent breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. For now. Sir. Is that a Sun Tzu quote? How insufferable. I don't know if that's a Sun Tzu quote. But it probably is. Okay, we don't need to get into the Sun Tzu thing. We're gonna just move on. Sir, you asked me to keep a close eye on electronic communications between our 5 newest arrivals. For the most part, they seem to be sticking to the guidelines you laid out for them, although there have been a few questionable comments directed to the team leader. I'm not too worried, because she's always warned them off immediately. Isolation seems to be working. For everyone except the Russian, that is. He's attempted more than once to hack through our restriction protocols and get messages to the others. I suspect he's going to become a serious problem. I'll keep an eye on him. Nigerian spam. How the fuck are we still getting the Nigerian spam email? Higgins, I want you to double check the proxy stack and make sure it's operating on spec. This is all Eliza Kassan. This is how she pays for all that service space. If our security has been compromised in any way, I want to know about it. Anyway, I want to know about now. We're still sitting on some sensitive data here, boys, and the Nigerians will be the last of our worries if our network is breached. Caspar. Oh, the mostest put upon man. Caspar Donato. Stephen Higgins wrote, "Hey boss, just a heads up, but Contrella's email account is getting Nigerian spam again. She swears she hasn't been using tunneling software or anything to access their restricted offsite pages, and her logs check out clean. Advise." Bell Tower. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go into the secret zone right here. Hack this computer. All right, let's hack it. What do we got? Processing data. Oh yeah? Nuke it. Nuke it. Are we gonna make it?
Access
Got it.
granted.
1.94 seconds. Elite skills, baby. No robots connected, but no cameras online. Ha ha! That'll get them. Alright, so they don't have no cameras. That's gonna make it a lot harder to patrol. That's a different set of cameras. So let's go around. I don't want to go through the big room, because big rooms are bad. There's too many sight lines in big rooms. Too many sight lines, and of course in this game, if you like start shooting people, that's not considered pacifism, so we don't want that. Alright, so without this camera online. Yeah, so I just gotta take out this guy, drag him over here. There's 2 of them, but one of them might just be hanging out. Was he just hanging? Is he not turning, going around the corner? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, you're down. Alright, and then I see the second one on radar, but we saw 2. And I know he's like, oh, I'm gonna go relieve you or whatever, but I think he's still patrolling. credit chip. We'll hide him behind there because I don't think they're going to patrol this way. No one there. Oh, we can't. Okay. There's two things. One's a camera. Okay, so that other one's over there actually can't see me. So we need to find the security for the other cameras. These are all locked, so I'm going to assume that one of these has got to be security. Oh, hey, we got this code, so this is somebody's thing. Okay, we're good. Let's just get you out of the hallway completely. I appreciate in this game the level design is such that there was a couple of ways I could have approached this problem, but obviously I'm doing the stealth. Still staying quiet as a mouse. One of these is an elevator. Okay. So I wasn't supposed to know that was there. So that probably means there's more in here. Because there's usually like the dumb guy way, the like brains genius way, and then the oh good thing I took that random mobility perk. Anyway, Delgado and the Stimoceiver. Excerpt from a lecture given by Hugh Darrow at the Bonn Rhein Sieg University in March. Is that Sieg or Saig? I guess it's Saig, not Sieg. 2016. I'd like to tell you another research story I find absolutely fascinating. This one involves Dr. Jose Manuel Rodriguez Delgado, a Spanish professor of philosophy at Yale University. Delgado's research interests centered on using electrical signals to evoke specific responses in the brain. His earliest work was with cats, but he later performed his experience with monkeys and humans. Much of the experiments centered around an invention called a stimoceiver, a radio which joined a stimulator of brainwaves to a receiver that monitored EEG waves before sending them back on separate radio channels. This allowed the subject of the experiment full freedom of movement, while also allowing the experimenter to control the experiment. Delgado used his stimoceiver to stimulate emotions and attempt to control behavior. In one test involving 4 patients, he stimulated points of the amygdala and hippocampus that produced a variety of effects, including pleasant sensations, elation, deep thoughtful concentration, odd feelings, super relaxation, colored visions, and other responses. Delgado later stated that brain transmitters can remain in a person's head for life. The energy to activate the brain transmitter is transmitted by way of radio frequencies. Source, Canon, Delgado, JMR, intercerebral radio stimulation and recording, and in completely free patients in Schwitzgebel and Schwitzgebel EDS. Yeah, I think it's Schwitzgebel, I want to say. Doing my German ancestors proud there. Yeah, you know, really making it work. You know, of course. I took German in college, but not enough to like learn much beyond being like, man, German guy, you guys gotta chill out. It's mostly the compound words that get me. I don't know how anyone spells anything in German. It's just so all the compound words. Civilian.
We're working as fast as we can. This pressure you're putting on us doesn't help, you know.
You don't look like the other security people.
Dude.
Did they call you in to deal with the smugglers? I know they've tried to enter the ranch before.
Oh, hey, there's my guy.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen?
Jensen?
Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through Lim, but I can't be sure.
I know, and I'm here to bring you all back. But to reach Megan, I need you, Colvin, and Faraday to stage lab accidents as a distraction. simultaneously.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him,
True.
didn't they?
It's true. They killed him.
He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
We need to disable their GPL tracker. I know Dr. Sevchenko was working on something.
Yes, a virus program. We all thought it was too risky considering we had nowhere to go. But I don't have it. You'd better check with Nia or Declan.
Colvin?
I haven't been able to locate Dr. Colvin yet. Any idea where she might be?
Yes, I think. For a while, Nia used to work on this floor, but she can be rather headstrong. And I think the guards were afraid she'd try to talk to me. They moved her to a more isolated lab on the second floor of the building. I'm sure it's locked, though. So you'll have to find another way in.
Biochip?
Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
Sit tight, Dr. Koss. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, set off that distraction. That'll be the signal.
I will. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. And hurry.
Getting things done. Alright, so we've got this lab. Let's take a look at what's... Man, they don't even get desks. It's on the computer. Courage, my boy. Eric, I don't know where they're keeping you, but rest assured, you are not alone. Declan and I are being forced to work. In the Microgen building. Separately, of course, but from time to time, our paths have crossed. I intend to get us out of here. If there's any way for you to slip a note to the morgue telling Declan where you are, then do it. We'll find a way to get you home, son. Stay strong. I love Vasily, and I'm very disappointed that he got killed. Research review. I hear you, Eric, and I understand, but I don't think they'll listen to me. It was hard enough convincing them to allow this level of interaction between us. Soldiers are used to being compartmentalized. They think that everyone else should be able to work in the dark, too. Knowing only half the information, I am reviewing all of your work, though. Let's see. So don't worry. I'll let you know if you're straying too far off. Eric Koss wrote, Dr. Reed, I don't mean to rock the boat, but maybe you could convince them to let me come by and check my work in person sometime. I feel it's progressing in the right direction, but since I don't have access to the original Patient X files anymore, I'm simply not sure I'm getting the mutagenic chemical composition right. And you know how important that Oh, I remember Patient X from the 7 attempts it took to get the opening sequence done. You know how important that formula is when it comes to stabilizing the nerve interface connection. Without it, these biochips won't work at all. Eric. So, he's right, though. Sometimes it is a lot easier, in especially biochemistry, to chat with people in person. Helps a lot. Okay, so we looked at that. We know that this is... Oof. Whoa! So that's... Let's not go there. Let's instead go over here. It's in this elevator. No, wait. I'm on the top floor. Is there a person? Yes. Could I hit them? Yes. Because I am a merciful soul. hack it. Okay, we gotta do this quick, so... no. Nuke it. Use some of those nukes. There we go.
Access granted.
I just want to make sure the laser's off. Save, and then what we'll do is we'll open this. And we'll grab this fella. We're on the top floor, which is good, because now we can start knocking guys out and working our way down. They'll never see me coming, I say. I'm just gonna leave this fella here with y'all. He ain't got nothing on him either. Alright, so now, let's see. It's too wide to do my ninja tricks across, apparently. There's a person. Is there...
I know security seems high, but they're only here for our protection. A lot of people would kill for the technology we're developing.
What are you developing?
This isolation has really allowed me to concentrate. Plus, the facilities are second to none.
It's true. Have you heard about Jorian's breakthrough? Apparently, Jorian and his team were finally able to make a bit of progress in the reproduction of higher tolerance DNA. From what I've heard, they got access to samples that allowed them to make an incredible leap forward. It's not only about dealing with the rejection syndrome anymore, it's about nullifying it completely. Shouldn't have made that nanotech bullshit bet with him. I've got a feeling you'll end up owing someone $200. Are we still on for Thursday? Melinda. Some people are having a good time working for the Illuminati.
Wow. I didn't think they'd let you guys out of the high security area. We heard that a lot of the subjects weren't doing so well. But you're looking healthy.
I am extremely healthy. Do I need to talk to someone in here? Or was it just civilian? Yeah. Huh. Well, that door is the other side of this lab, I believe. Yeah, it's already in there. Okay. So we've got that side. Disabled that camera. Because that would have been from the security desk from below. So I'm right above a camera on this floor. So that elevator took me up like a few floors. I don't know what floor I started on. I think it was 2. So I'm on 3. Let's check. We may have already been here. We'll find out. I think so, though. Help. I really don't know what to do, Sahid. I know my gut, I know in my gut that the key to getting the SMI chip functional lies in its chemical matrix, but I can't seem to find the right neurostimulation patterning. Any ideas? To Omega All. The joke will be on you. Whoever it felt necessarily to change my screensaver and desktop background for something involving pornographic farm animals for the 3rd time this week. Very mature. Ugh. Yeah, we read that one before. Let's look in this drawer. Okay. Let's go this way. Everyone's very mature. What's in this pocket, secretary? Dear Dr. Burrows, I've informed IT of the upcoming relocation of your office quarters from the Microgen building to Biomech. You should find all your security clearance and network access functional once the relocation process is completed on the subsequent date. In the meantime, please take note of the new office's location and access code. Biomech Labs, 2nd floor, room 22, 2021, from Shannon Doherty to Edward Burrows. Okay. Door code 2021, clearance C8 Amber. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Regards, Shannon Doherty, FCA CISC, Senior Personnel Manager. I don't know what that means. Help, you wanted my advice. Let's see. You want my advice? Go see Jenny in the archives room. See if you can borrow the MK Ultra files for a few days. They weren't exploring the same ideas as you are per se, and the techniques they were using were definitely more crude, but still, you might find something in the notes that sparks in you. I love how it's just like all the conspiracy theories involving the Illuminati are just true now. We're still on for a morning run tomorrow. MK Ultra was like a real thing that the US government did, as far as I know, but like, I don't think they had the mind control powers because that just didn't happen. It's like, we need to invent mind control to stop communism. Omega Ranch safety policy and regulation reminder. Due to the high toxicity of material, routinely handle the compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking, blah, 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 blah. And the Mensa competition. So, still on for a morning run tomorrow. They're going to go on a morning run, and they're engaging in MK Ultra shit. Awesome. Cool. Oh, God. What a pattern. Okay, so there is a camera there, a guy there. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get through. Let's try going on this side. Yeah, if I go down this way, I think I can get it out that side. That's a much better spot. Well, except I need to disable that fucking camera. So I haven't gone out on this side yet. I think I've been in this room. Yeah, we've been in this room. So this is not a security station. So there's literally a camera right there. Do this fast. Yes. Yes. Got him. Haha. We did it fast enough the camera didn't see me. If only I was fast enough so the camera could never see me. Alright, so this guy's got combat rifle ammo. Okay, quick save. And then let's go ahead and... Oh dear. Camera. Okay, no, this works, because now I can go to the other side where he's at. My dog is desperate for my attention, but alas, she doesn't understand the concept of the live stream. Hey, Luna. Can you chill out? You know how to be chill? You don't know how to be chill. You've never learned this skill. She's looking at me with great indignity, which, to be fair, I would too, because she doesn't speak English. So, you know, like most dogs, she only understands a smattering of words in English. I get him? Uh-oh. That's no good. Everyone's alarmed. That didn't work. The camera saw him go down. I didn't think of that. That's not good. They're all like, there's a security. I don't have to be a ghost. I'm not doing a ghost run. Huh. Is there like an alarm I can turn off? I guess I gotta look for one of those hand pads. Are they like all grouped up? Yeah. Alright, here we are on level 2. I think that guy might have seen me. Well, maybe not. I think I've already been in here. Yeah. Can I disable the alarm from here? No. That would be stupid. Why would anybody want to disable an alarm? Okay, so I need to go figure out where the other one is. What is my actual quest? Find and speak with Nia Colvin. She's got an isolated office on floor 2, I think. Maybe it's floor 1, because I haven't been to floor 1 yet. Okay, well, alarm over, I guess. Well, that's not going to help. This gun won't fix my problems. Only I can fix my problems. Okay, well, quick save, and then let's go. Okay. There's a robot patrolling this floor. Right, so this is where I found that elevator. No, it's not. Someone's alarmed. They probably found one of the bodies. Maybe I should move stealthily. Huh. Storage rooms and lobby. Well, there's a guy. I got lots of these. You see me? No, of course not. Got him. Guess who's going in the storage room? I think he opened this door, but I might have opened this door. I might have already been here. I like how they're using the same pattern of room and then just like moving the walls around, because that's exactly how like modern buildings, like interior design is like. Alright, let's see. Get anything out of this? No, of course not. Well, you stay there, my friend. Stay comfy. I'm gonna go in here. I bet you it's locked. It is, because this is probably a security hub. I do not have anything to get through this, so let's do it. We get 2 attempts. Go. Stay undetected. Okay, we can take this and this and this and this. Got it.
Access granted.
Elite skills. They need better security on their storeroom. What do we got? Tranquilizer darts, which I have been using a lot of. So that's fun. And I think we got a vent. We do. And as you know, getting a vent makes everything worthwhile. Well, this one only goes up, so that's not quite where I need to go, but let's find out. Let's find out where this vent goes, 'cause I haven't seen a vent all fucking building. Oh, took me straight to her. Well, that was easy. Resist them, Nia. Nia, listen to me. You know what they're doing to us. You recognize the tactics. They're giving life by not taking it, keeping us isolated so that their truth becomes everything. Don't you see the signs? Don't give it to them, Vasily. I'm programming blind here. Nia, you're thinking too narrowly. The positioning of the processes is just a detail. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the input coming into the chip from the nervous system. That's what's generating the individual and/or multi-threads that you need to suppress. Focus on isolating those patterns, and I think you might actually get somewhere. But if it makes you feel better, H told me Eric's designing the chip. You've worked with him long enough to know how he thinks. Nia Colvin wrote, I can't work like this, Megan. How do they expect me to write a program that will run on a biochip I haven't even seen a design for yet? I need to know the layout of the processors. Otherwise, I can't determine which threads should be suppressed and which should be allowed to stay active. Instead of controlling their damn crowd, I might well end up inciting it to riot. It's true. Okay. We've looked around. We've seen everything. We've talked to...
Get the hell out! This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Sarif's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Sarif.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not
That's true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, if we can distract the guards, I may be able to reach Megan. Some staged incidents in the labs would do it. I've spoken with the others.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious.
Interesting idea, Mr.
Risky.
Jensen.
The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPLs, I know. I don't suppose you have a copy of Dr. Savchenko's viral program.
I see the others filled you in. Here. Upload it to the central security computer, and it'll scramble the scanners. They won't be able to track us.
Now I gotta go to the central security Oh, man. Now I gotta go somewhere else, huh?
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Sarif's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course.
Yeah, Dr. Colvin.
But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Sarif contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
This compound is pretty big, Doc. Where exactly do I find the security computer?
There's a tunnel near the back of the compound.
Oh.
I believe it will take you to the machine. At least that's what Vasily said.
Perfect. For now, just stay put. Once I upload the virus, it'll be time to act. I'll signal you. Your GPL will vibrate.
I'll be ready.
Okay. 1 data disk, please. Okay, so that was the vent I came in through. I don't know why it's closed. Let's check out this computer. What secrets lie behind? Christine Controlla. Simply unbelievable. Mr. D. These new samples are simply amazing. Fragments are definitely human, but present some peculiar, albeit tacit peculiarities. Or particularities. Damn, I am struggling today. But I have to say, this could be it. This could be the break we were waiting for. I've started work on it, and so far the fragmentation and ligation were not an issue. Fragments were efficiently amplified, and vector insertion reacted as expected to DNA ligase. I'm having problems with transfection, though. Transfection? It's to be expected and is probably linked to the aforementioned singularities. Nothing a bit of work and tests can't fix. If we make it, if the cells react as planned, we can properly screen and get proper sequencing. It could remove every obstacle we've faced so far. Even better, we could end up with subjects impervious to bloodstream rejection. This goes far beyond simple augmentation rejection. It could modify augmentation technology as we know it. I think you should inform Mr. Page immediately. I hope you forgive my impetuosity, but I started naming the subjects with the names of the apostles. I believe it's befitting, considering the underlying subject and the importance of this leap forward. God, this is so exciting. Raymond! Oh, man. Urgent response needed. Attention to the president or CEO. Dear sir. I love how I think the real Illuminati, like this most powerful one, is whatever Nigerian like scam mill is like running this shit. I love it. Okay, so we've talked to her already. There's really no need to go out here because we already went through a vent. So I have to get somewhere on the main level. So I got to get down to level 1. I'm currently... Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, and then we just drop. For me, that audio was delayed, so it looked really weird. Wow, this is such a weird way to get to her. Okay, well, I just gotta go back that way. I gotta get over there. Oh dear. So I gotta get through that wall, so that ain't happening. So I gotta go out. I gotta go out there. So let's look at the map. I've got to... If I cut across this way... I don't know if I should be figuring this out while crossing. Oh, there's the security zone. Disable all these fucking cameras. Anybody watching this guy? Nobody's watching this guy.
I've got you now.
Oh, this didn't work. Somebody hit the thing. Okay, let's just go. Wait, does he have Typhoon ammo? Got it. Yeah. Because I need to go this way. Okay, so... Everyone's alarmed, but, you know, whatever. So I need to go out that way. Great. So it is outside. I gotta go back outside. So what I gotta do is I've got to go outside. I gotta hang along the wall of this building. Continue up to that location. So what we gotta do... Dang. Oh yeah, I remember. I ran into this building last week at like top speed because these guys were right behind me. Yeah, I'm pretty stealthy, as you can tell. Let's see. Let's open this. Aw? What? The door opened on its own? How is that possible? Pretty incredible, I know. I knocked out like a bunch of guys and then just like put them all in the waiting room at the Omega Ranch. Oh, I need that Cyber Boost Pro energy bar. I don't care what I gotta drop. Drop the combat rifle ammo, for goodness sake. Give me that Cyber Boost Pro energy bar. A thing that they should absolutely sell, but they do not. This would have been such a great tie-in product. So I need to actually go up that way, if I'm not mistaken, which is really annoying, because there's a guy right there.
Someone hiding over there?
Oh shit, someone is hiding over there. Oh god. They're gonna find that I've been knocking guys out, and we can't have that.
Tyrant!
Okay, we're just gonna cheat.
You running?
Yeah.
Hostile on the run.
Oh, they saw me. They for sure saw me. It's time for me to eat a Cyber Boost Pro energy pack and then just disappear. They're like, dang, he got away. I hate to say it, but being able to turn invisible does make the game a lot easier. Okay, there's a robot over there, which we don't need that. And I bet you that security console would have controlled that robot. Let's use the security gate. Unless there's a console in here, which might be the case. Nuke it. I just heard a robot. Let me guess. Safe. There's a lot of shit in here, which means there's a boss fight coming up. Okay, what do we got? We got a laser rifle. We got a crossbow arrows. I could actually drop the sniper rifle, but I don't really have any laser ammo. Well, I don't know. Let's just drop the rifle and see what the laser rifle does. Tell me about the laser rifle. Use equip. 500 shots. I don't know what that does. But I like the laser rifles because it takes up less room, so we're keeping that. Taking all that heavy rifle ammo too, so we can sell that. Oh. You see me? Probably. It's like grabbing a weird chunk of wall there. No, it did not see me. I think the laser rifle would enable me to easily dispatch this robot, but I'm gonna make the assumption that there's a camera right there. Yes. We'll do this. Camera bypass. Is there any reason? There's a robot up ahead and a camera right there. Dang. No security console or nothing. I bet you if that camera spots me, that robot's gonna be coming straight out with that security bot section. Oh, that's where the security camera is. Oh, get stuck. What do we got? Grenade. Honestly, EMP grenade's pretty useful for me. Okay, quick save. Yep. Attack it. Wow, that's what a pattern. I'm gonna fortify all of that. Got it. Transfer up. And we got it. Plus 50 XP. Disable camera. Disable robot. Okay, so camera's down. That other camera is surprisingly not down, but whatevs. Let me guess. That's a restricted area, that is. Is that where I need to go? Oh no, I gotta go through here. Is there like a door button I'm supposed to press? Uh-oh. Well, let's look. Upload a virus to security computer. Oh, do I have to... Disable. Let me guess. Disk reader. I assume we disabled the robot.
Jensen, 4 GPLs just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm missing one. Dr. Reed's.
I know. Keep tracking them. And I need you to try something else.
Try something? What?
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen.
Signal, eh?
I'm sending it now.
Okay, so I saved there. Oh, shit. I thought I had to walk up and open that door. Is it gonna let me do the double takedown? Not if they're too far apart.
Reloading! 10M!
Wow, he's a quick reloader. He was ready. He didn't even take the old clip out. That's how good at reloading he is. Whoa, what? Oh, shit. I thought I had disabled that robot. Interesting. Interesting. Well, here's what we'll do. Is we will not just run out with the cutscene. These two guys are like sweeping forward. Stay disabled, little robot. Quick save now. They're like, somebody activated the GPLs. Oh, and there's a bunch of like lab accident shit going on. Just a second. We gotta look around. What do we got? We're about to have a boss fight, so, you know, we gotta have all the shit. Any Typhoon ammo? No, of course not. That would be silly. Target seeking system. Not useful. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. We want that. I don't really care for that. Just drop these for now so we can get the target seeking system. What do we got? Combine with the machine pistol. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so let me pull up the machine pistol. We've got a lot. It's gonna be pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that we are gonna be fighting the guy. So we gotta consider some critical praxis related upgrades. So I'm gonna save here, and I'm going to regretfully spend some praxis on this. And then I'm also going to upgrade my skin augmentations for maximum damage reduction. I'm not saving though, because I don't know if this is going to be the key to victory. Do I have to do anything with the Typhoon ammo? I got 2 Typhoons. Is that F4 to do the explosion? Yeah. This is the cutscene. This is really gross. This is some cyberpunk art.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know
what
your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
I'm paranoid as fuck.
Yes. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging.
The Augs were recalled. You should be offline.
Women never fail to underestimate men.
Yeah, it's true. It's constantly true.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
Dude, you got some muscle augs for sure. Did you set up this whole thing so you could blend in for that one reveal? Were you like flexing along with the rest? Because that would be fucking amazing. Oh, wow, that did absolutely nothing. I gotta make sure I know how to use this AUG first. I don't understand. How am I supposed to use this? Let me guess. It takes 2 energy to use. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, so let's go 6. Get maximum health. Alright, let's just skip it. And then we'll run up and hit F4. Am I supposed to hold it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I gotta make sure I can fire it first. I can't believe it that it requires 2 fucking energy to use. Let me guess. Is it F2? Yeah, it's F2, not F4. Oh, well, that's easy. Okay, so let's reload. The latest autosave, the latest quick save. Singapore facility secure bunker. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, because I'm just following what the guide said to do. F4. Okay, quick save here. How does this gun work? Okay. Nice.
You have no idea what it is you're chasing, do you, Jensen?
I said F2 again. Do I gotta wait? Wow. I wasn't prepared for that either. Alright, so let me just take this hypo spray. It's a 7, and then 6 for maximum hypo spray. And then I guess we'll just do this. Wee. Got him. That did a lot of damage.
To be honest, I thought I killed you the first time.
Oh my god, was it real? Wow. Okay, well, that was pretty easy. Namir's like, what the fuck? You have military grade implants?
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
You know, the guide was right, though. It only took 2 typhoon hits. Oh, did I get a praxis point for that? I feel like I've wasted praxis on this stupid torso augmentation when I could have spent it on something. Honestly, there really isn't much more to spend it on, but still. Maybe I could get run silently or whatever. Alright, I did use up some bullets, I guess, so let me reload my shit. Man, I've been throwing away Typhoon ammo all this time. I could have been winning these boss fights with two key clicks. It's pretty gross. I guess I should check Namir's corpse. What do you got? Plasma capsules and credit chip. I assume the plasma capsules are in fact for powering this gun. Alright, so let's just check the periphery, see if there's anything. I won't lie, I was expecting that. I didn't think it would be that easy. I thought I was gonna have to like time that a little better, and it did take me 4 tries, but it's only because I didn't know how to use this stupid ARG. Damn. All right, well, I killed Namir, and I think that's it for your invulnerable squad of like mercs.
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Sarif Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Sarif, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Well, then what's the... This is some InfoWars ass shit.
David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Oh god. He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the...
So what happens if I had taken the biochip?
I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
I don't trust her now. I think she's working for the Illuminati. Also, what is this room? I'm going to... This is the first level 5 computer I've seen in a while. H. Darrow. I'm hacking this shit. We got so much stuff that I'm actually just gonna nuke my way through this. Well, not entirely. Got it. Bam. Level 5.
Access granted.
What do we got? Master Hacker. Show me what we got here. Project Areniola. I don't know what that is. I was about to say something else. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding this conversation we had last week, this is from Alan Curtis at VersaLife. The project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum size effect. So far, the nanoionotics are responding as planned to the latent effects on biomaterial, and the latent effects on biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and emergency procedures. They're literally putting microchips in the vaccines, y'all. We've been able to build and that is a joke. YouTube reviewer who is going to look at this after I get once again banned for supposedly promoting a conspiracy theory. I am making fun of the idea that there are microchips in the vaccine, but that is essentially what this email is depicting. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. The samples all responded very well, apart from the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently, they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team got access to those samples, but I don't care. You realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that, a regular-looking human being, nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him, manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. Okay, so I hacked that computer. Ooh, ebook. Down to cases. Hugh Darrow's final interview. Hugh Darrow, the fact is, Eliza, the last few years have taught me some very valuable lessons. I understand you had some controversial things to say about augmentation technology. I've ruffled some feathers, to be sure, but I have that right. That technology wouldn't exist without you. Look, the fact is, what's the bloody Einstein quote about the A-bomb? If only I had known, I would have become a watchmaker. Yes, that's the one. I know what he meant. These days I'm thinking we went too far. I'm wondering about putting the genie back in the bottle. Is that possible? Everything is possible. Having the ability to transcend our limits is one thing, but racing uncontrolled towards some blind singularity, we're in danger of becoming two species. Those empowered and those left behind. Oh no, dude. I do not like the White Room. It's very creepy. I don't know why she's living like this. This is very poetic, I guess. This is a level 5 hack. What do we got? Oh, it's gonna take forever to hack. Fortify. Spam. 8 seconds. Fortify.
Access granted.
Got it. What's in there? A book and a credit chip. Take the credit chip. 1,800 credits. Reimagining retinal implants, Dr. Dobell's success. Excerpted from a paper published by Hugh Darrow in the American Scientific in 2010. Many of you may not have heard of Dr. Dobell. Dr. Dobell is a doctor from New York whose specialty is in designing artificial organs. Several years ago, he embarked on a project to implement an artificial eye which could transmit information straight into the occipital lobe of the brain. For those of you still new to neuroscience, the occipital lobe is one of the 4 lobes in the human brain. It is located at the back of the head and is responsible mostly for our visual processing. The goal for Dr. Dobell was to create an implant with an electrode array and surgically insert it into the surface of the occipital lobe's visual cortex. In this way, the camera could transmit straight into the brain instead of to the eye, and hopefully create a more complex image than what had been achieved by retinal implant. The procedure was very costly performed, costing approximately $80,000. After working hard to raise money, an experimental patient who had lost his vision 20 years prior was finally able to undergo it. So after allowing his patient 10 days in recovery, Dr. Dobell attempted to stimulate the electrodes, which were now attached to the surface of the visual cortex. Now there was a question as to whether or not the brain tissue of the visual cortex could still be stimulated after 20 years of blindness. However, immediately after the first stimulation attempt, Jens was struck with the perception of vision. He's able to see small spots of light within his visual field, proving the surgery to be a success. That's so interesting. That's probably exactly what would happen, is there would be some, like, artificial... It's all white. It's very weird. I do not like this. I do not wish to go through that door. Let's use the elevator. It gave me money, so in theory there's going to be an opportunity to spend money again. I need to open the rooftop access deal. Now, here's the thing, is I have not played beyond this point in the game recently, so I don't have a good memory of what these levels are like. I don't even know if I did this on release, to be honest. Alright, so that's it? That's all I gotta do? Before I hit that button... Oh, okay. I have to hit the button. Okay, the door's open.
Adam, I'm getting my team out of here. You have to go to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks. but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. That's cool. Yes. I like how it just fucking crashed right there. God, I really hope that this doesn't represent a fun new problem on Arch. Let's continue. Oh, don't tell me. Where did I save? Where did I go wrong? No, we're right here. Yeah, get your team out, girl. Quick save right here. Nope, won't let me quick save.
Adam, I'm getting my team out of here. You have to go to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
The Leo shuttle. First of all, let's drop this. Let's get this advanced laser rifle cooling system. That's a laser rifle. That's a heavy rifle, plasma rifle. That's different than the laser rifle? I'm so confused, but we don't need that heavy rifle ammo. Man, everything's level 5 security these days. Man, this is like exceedingly difficult. I am like genuinely confused about where it is I'm trying to go. There we go. Stop worm again, I guess. We gotta, yeah, we're gonna have to nuke our way to this. Take it.
Access granted.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy. You've found and read the secret message. Now you know too. Dave 2 in Hangar 18 just received this communication from Fortress 0. Check some/message digest MD2 to FEFD0D8 ACE. It's like a hash. These are like encryption hashes, I think. I don't know. Salt crypt. I'm just gonna skip all that because nobody wants to hear me just read off a bunch of numbers and letters. Breaker 9 begins. Subject witness prognosis seen too much. Site 18 hangar inventory foreign life forms. State suspended cryogenics. Risk nominal. Solution selective amnesia. Bravo kilo actual. End of transmission. The curtain is failing. Soon they will know too much. I know too much. Dave 1. What does that even mean? But more importantly, I'm pretty sure this means that aliens are real. Oh, I just gotta get on that guy, that motherfucker over there. That's where I gotta go. Why do I have so many credits, though? Oh, they're all going crazy from the augments.
Just go. Go, no, 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 no! There's blood. It smells.
Wow, they didn't think that one through. All their augmented guys. Man, they must all have augments. That sucks. Sucks to be them, I guess. We'll just take the shuttle, I said.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow?
Yeah.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Take the shuttle to Panchaea. Easy. Okay, so this is some very 1940s sci-fi shit. People ain't using rockets to get around the Earth. It's just not very cost effective.
Stand by for liftoff. Electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
Damn, that sucker's going fast.
Beginning descent.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, shoot failure. Well, sucks that he died, but I mean, that's kind of a weird way to end the game, if you ask me. Ah, just kidding. Of course it ain't the end. I don't know why I'm here, though. I guess I bailed out.
Jensen. Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
So we've got a Canadian vehicle, a Japanese one, and a British one. Of course, it's 2027, so I don't know. Brexit happened, but we haven't had the unification of Ireland yet, so... Am I just supposed to, like, walk in here? Like, I'm sitting on $10,000. There's gotta be somebody here willing to sell me Praxis kits. Or give me, like that thing from BioShock, right? Another ocean utopia built by a crazy billionaire. Remember they got the guy who the vending machines that'd sell you like guns and stuff. Like, give me the clown vending machine. I'm not liking where this is going, if I'm honest. It's kind of creepy out here. I mean, I guess I could throw myself into the ice. Could do that. Would be a bad use of my time, but... Oh, oops. I fucked up that jump. Not that it matters. Ha ha ha. There's some stuff over here. Let's check it out. Weapons locker. What do we got? Another gas grenade. Ammunition case. Nothing really that exciting. Can I like punch through this wall maybe? Hey, I'm a big tough guy. How come it's not letting me go that way? Ah, whatever. It's probably got to go over here. Yeah, because there's like a down thing. Ammo. Alright, here we go. Oh. Don't care. Wow. Man, so much electricity, I say. Huh. It's a good thing I took all those augments that make me immune to electricity. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble, I'd say. I do appreciate that there's like just a path where it's like, oh, did you take this one augment? Cool. This presents no obstacle to you. I guess next it's gonna be like poisonous gas. Let me just loot these corpses. So these guys were all augmented too. Couldn't have been built without augmented workers. Ha ha ha. Excuse me, I've got my giant laser gun and I've got this heavily upgraded submachine gun. I'm going to hold these metal objects and walk through this electrified salt water. It's ridiculous that, like, as I've played through this game, I've come to realize that one of the most important augments... Oh! Well, okay. I probably should have been paying attention there. One of the most important augments to get is the electrical resistance augment, which is really old. It basically lets you auto-win one boss fight, makes you immune to the most annoying type of attack that your enemies can have. It didn't save over... I gotta go back to that weapons locker really quick. I want the XP. Like, I was shocked at how much the game lets you bypass stuff by just being immune to poisonous gas and electricity. It's like an incredibly useful ability. Oh, do I not get XP for that? For, like, finding a secret area? Okay. Alright, well, we'll just go down here. Yeah, quick save. Let's run. There's a robot. There's gonna be a lot of robot combat, I think, which isn't bad. I'm not really built for robot combat, though, so... Alright. Save that. Nothing good. What I would have to do if I had not taken this augment is I would have to do what y'all saw me do in, like, part 2, which is basically you use these and you make, like, little stepping stones that you move along. Oh, what? Oh, that's some bullshit. I would have gotten so pissed with that. I would have just walked along this then. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Let's put that down there. Now, that one isn't gonna get exploded. I don't know why those do. Mine template, don't need it. I just want to check all these guys out for the money. Hello, my fellow augments. Next time, consider getting better augments. Oh, that guy's part of Bell Tower. Which makes sense. Thero's British, so he's like, I guess we'll just do some British stuff. Of course, it's not truly the UK unless they were all G4S security. Oh yeah, there's an explosive there. Okay. So then, of course, the thing to do would be to go into the vent, which I will do for funsies. But I gotta know what's on the other side of that electrical. That's just a fucking mine. Oh, was I not supposed to? I don't really need the peps, if I'm being honest. Oh, but I wanted to go back to the electricity. I wanted to see what's on the other side of the electricity zone. Oh, that's lame. I really wanted to know. Oh, good. I probably should be more careful about that. I can't really turn that off. It says 400 amps. Oh yeah, this is where I was. Okay, so we know where this is. So I would have just jumped over it and been like, huh. I hear people laughing. Somebody's having a good time. I guess I'll turn all that power off. Oh, there we go. And then pocket bitches. I'm on my way. It may take a while. These freaks are everywhere. Brett, I think I figured out how to keep those fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside of the control room and then electrified it with down power cable. It seems to be working. If you want to live, get your ass over here. Oh, well, shit. If that's holding people back, let me just turn that sucker back on. That way I have somewhere to retreat to. You know, you gotta be ready for that shit. So I think this way and then up. Yeah. I like the idea of somebody's inescapable trap, reading their notes and being like, oh shit, better rearm the unescapable trap. I'm gonna feel a little better with a machine gun. Oh, right, everybody's fighting. It's not me. You know what? I'm not gonna have this gun out because I don't want my first reaction to be to shoot somebody. You know, maybe people might be crazy, but they're still people. You know, nobody needs to get shot at the end of the day just because they're going crazy from an Illuminati brain chip that's causing them to act violently.
Jay's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
What are blast doors?
Tower. I got it.
I mean, bulkheads, baby, but blast doors? What were they worried about? Jedi trying to cut their way in? Although thankful, I am going to point out, all right, in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, where they close the blast doors to keep the Jedi from coming into the main section of the droid command ship, which of course is controlled by the Trade Federation. They lower the blast doors so that they can't get through, and the Jedi start cutting their way through, right? But they're not fast enough because they send in their murderous droids to stop them. So I guess what I'm saying is that why does Panchea have blast doors? Are they worried someone's going to try to blast their way in? All right. Well, I definitely am going to need that pro energy gel. So hold up. What am I going to drop? I don't need this plasma rifle cooling system. I get a distinct feeling because Panchea is the last section that we're pretty close to the end of the game here. And I don't know why it keeps giving me money, because I don't think I can spend it anywhere. There's a person.
Okay. We're gonna go around. I know. Okay. I need a plan. When I go in, and I'm gonna take him from the outside, and then we'll be able to get him out.
Oh, buddy. You're having some troubles, I can tell. But don't worry, I'm here to help. I can't really get in there, so actually, no, never mind. Let me read this book. Iron Oceans. Phytoplankton Stimulus in Global Warming. In 2008 memorandum called into action by the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity severely curtailed the leaps and bounds being made by scientists working on the concept of iron seeding as a manner in which global warming can be combated. Alarmist claims of damage to the ecosystem's so-called nutrient shifting phenomena and ill-researched statements stating that this method could actually increase greenhouse gas emissions have no basis in fact. However, it is fortunate that the Corporate Sovereignty Act of 2017 and other exemptions to the UN advisory have allowed development of the development cycle of this important technology to continue. The process works as follows. Iron dust is seeded across large expanses of the ocean to stimulate the growth of phytoplankton and their 2-month photosynthesis biocycle, a process that draws carbon from the atmosphere and deposits it in the seabed following the natural termination of the organism. So, I am not a marine biologist, although I did take some marine biology, though I will say there are certainly far more skilled marine biologists out there, people who actually took marine biology as their major. But I will say this, that fucking with plankton growth is probably a bad idea. I just foresee too many problems with that. Now, granted, this is in the far future of 2 years from now, so maybe they've made some incredible discoveries we haven't. But I feel as though this would go very poorly, all things considered. I don't know why I'm sneaking, because there's no point. I think the only thing we got to worry about is robots. Hugh Darrow has got an interesting little facility, but I don't like how there aren't people in it, and it's freaking me out. The only person we've had so far is one crazy person, and I didn't really bust my way in there, so... Oh, oops. I didn't... No. Stop. Just use up all my stop.
Access granted.
I didn't mean to use stop worm, I just did. Alright. Hypostim, definitely want it. Some hacking software. Another hypostim. And we got, oh, we can look at this. What's it got? Emergency lockdown protocols. This is an automatically generated message from Panchena Oceanic Installation 5 Hydron Core, or Hyron Core. In accordance with Command Strong Protocol 00066. Did they use Protocol 66? Full station alert. Us have initiated emergency lockdown protocols. What? Following protocol commands are in effect until command string protocol 00067 cancel alert is activated. Protocol 000661 activate emergency alert system all levels. 662 secure class A control centers rooms. Lock dedicated security terminals all levels. Activate auto laser protection protocols. Activate auto robot patrol protocols. Prepare for full purge and breakdown. The promised land awaits. Excuse me, what? Login and password. Hey Russ, can you tell me if the login and password info I have for Sex Station XXX is correct? I think it's this. Emil. First, or was it First Forever? Yes, I know. I should just ask the network. But you know, these automated messages creep me out. This is not a test. Attention all staff. The Panchea Oceanic Installation 5 is experiencing a temporary emergency lockdown situation. This is not a test. No one may enter or exit the facility while the lockdown and safety measure is in effect. All movement between sectors is likewise prohibited. Panchea security response teams have been notified and mobilized. Please remain at your workstation while the lockdown is in effect. Security staff will alert you when it is safe to resume normal work activities. This is an automatically generated message from the Panchea Oceanic. I see it, mommy. What? The automatically generated message from the Panchea Oceanic Installation 5 Hyron Core. I see it, mommy. So the thing is that the final boss, I'm told, isn't that exciting. But more importantly, it's called like Hydra or something. So there's gonna be, I have a feeling there's gonna be a turret right there. That is a hell of a turret. So what we're going to do is we're going to bypass this turret using the expedient of just hacking our way past it. Wow, really? Spam that shit. Man, I'm just not doing good at these. Fine, got it.
Access grant.
One nuke virus. I wasted a lot of nukes getting in there. But that's what I need. Plasma capsules. Can I examine them? Packed high-energy plasma reservoir, custom designed for the Conrads Technologies high-energy plasma lance. But I have this guy, the laser man. How does it refill? I don't know, but we'll hold on to that. Security Terminal 4. Let's go. I don't have the station for this. Okay, so... Oh, well that's easy. I can just do this. Watch as this works out fine. Alright, got it.
Access granted.
Access granted. Script kit. Disable. Nope. Turn that camera off. Disable every turret. That makes life so much easier. Okay. Hello, friendo. And that's where the camera was. Okay. I don't really need to check all these corpses because they ain't gonna have much on them. Ow, fire. Well, that's blocked, so that's no good. Oh, hey, they got an American flag. Oh, what? Cutscene? I wasn't ready for this.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen.
I do want to do
Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done. Believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And then why did you do it?
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
I don't believe this guy.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I have a little more respect for him now, honestly. He's like, I don't want them to be able to do mind control.
Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
I don't have the brain helping app, so I don't know what his personality is. He doesn't care about that, but he's gonna respond well to critique.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
He's shaking his head.
It's not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
You want us to see what you see. Fine. Our humanity is threatened because technology is messing with our minds. But how can we recognize this message when we're grieving over the people you forced us to leave behind? Friends and neighbors, people we care about. Is the image of their murders the vision you want us to have?
Of course it isn't. I don't want to be remembered as a monster.
Oh shit, I just gotta appeal to his humanity.
I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here.
Near this American flag.
Fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels. We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
Damn, dude.
People like me? I'm no different than you, Darrow. I'm still a human being, just like all the men and women you're driving insane out there. Step back for just one moment and see it through our eyes. You've convinced yourself you're saving the world, but you're just lashing out in spite.
I don't give a damn how you see it. That is to say, I can't afford to.
What?
You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission.
Yeah.
Go on then. Beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
Wow.
Darrow, you created something
Let's
incredible.
try. Let's appeal to his humanity again.
Is hatred really the only thing you have left? Look at what you've done out there. Open your eyes and look.
No, this isn't what I wanted. I saw the future, the danger to us all. Could my motives really be so tainted?
Yes.
I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen.
Fuck yeah, girl.
Down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
Uh-oh. What does it mean? What does he mean by that? You pointed out the flaws in logic to millionaire Hugh Darrow. So wait, do I have the quest item? Handheld playback device. Oh, I guess I should still have that. Did he like throw that on the ground? Good, I guess. Let's just evaluate this room real quick. Wow. So let's try to make sense of what the fuck happened. Ooh. What is it? News PQ. Oh, it's Pike. It's probably Picus. And that guy went crazy. She went crazy. He was just drinking some coffee. He's got his like hammer going on there. Ooh, what's in this ebook? The speech, Mr. Secretary General, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. David Sarif has asked me to assemble you here today so that we might speak openly and honestly about a global issue, an issue which even now threatens to pull our society apart. I am speaking, of course, of human enhancement technology, the merging of man and machine. Contrary to popular opinion, I did not come up with this concept, but 20 years ago I embraced it with all my heart and soul, for I believed that blending technology with human biology would enable us to reach a level of advancement which only gods can achieve. I saw us living as gods in a realm without illness, suffering, or death, a realm which every individual is able to become the man that biology, society, circumstance, or fate has tried so desperately to keep him from becoming. I myself hoped to be one of those men. 20 years later, I can say with certainty that this dream I had is tarnished. Human enhancement technology has not turned us into gods. Instead, it has opened the door once again for powerful men to believe that they have the right to make others what they please. Men want control of the future of the world, of each other. David asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. And after careful deliberation, I've realized I must do exactly that. I know that many of you will condemn me after today, but I also believe... Oh no, look not to the bottom there. Whoopsie. I also believe that one day I will be remembered as the man who saved humanity. David, forgive me. It's not the best speech I've ever heard.
The codes should help you shut down the Hyron project, Panchaea's security system. When you see it, you'll understand. There is no room for this technology in the world.
There is no room for this technology in the world. What do you mean? You built the nano robots. Alright, let's get to the elevator.
The lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful,
Yay.
Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, God. Wait, command center. I thought it said command corner, and I was like, ah, yes, everybody go to the command corner. Uh-oh. There's a lot of fucking people out there. Just a second. I want to see what happens. Oh, those are not normal people. Okay, well, unfortunately, I've run out of time, so I gotta end the stream. But like always, we've learned, just like before, we gotta watch out, because the Illuminati are armed and dangerous, and they're everywhere. And apparently, they also control Panchaea now, so this ain't good. Hopefully, next week, we'll be able to find out and end this, but we'll see.